from Apple a Day. Living in lockdown is our session today. I'm going to give you some health and wellbeing strategies, some simple things you can implement while we're all living in lockdown. Right, we're going to kick off with the 3 R's: routine, relaxation and reaching out. If you can establish a routine, plan your day, it's going to give structure to your day, and that's going to make the day a lot more bearable, easy to live with, easy to get on with. If you are working from home, think about a dedicated workstation, think about boundaries, thinking about have breaks, actually getting up and getting dressed and getting ready for work to really establish that routine. Relaxation. We all know that relaxation is really, really useful for our mental health. If you can sit in the garden, maybe have a mindful cup of coffee, take some time out in the garden, maybe relax in a warm bath at the end of the day. All of these things, switching off, will really help our mental health during this time. And finally, reach out. Find those positive connections. Find those people that you can relate to. Find those people you can chat with. Good positive connections are going to be helpful during this time. So that's our 3 R's. Okay, next, focus on positive. If you've ever been on any of my workshops, you'll know I talk about this a lot. This is a fantastic, fantastic technique. Focusing on 3 things every day that have gone well. Our minds are programmed to think negatively. We tune on radio gloom and doom and we talk about negative things, and it's much easier to do. But if you can program your mind to think of positive things, 3 wee things a day, like the sun's shining today, get out in my garden today, my son made me a cup of coffee. Focus on those positive things. That will really, really help you get through the day and really help you get through the time living in lockdown. Okay, activity and fresh air. Allowed outside, 1 piece of exercise a day. Get outside, out and about, take the dog for a walk, maybe go for a run, get some fresh air. Fresh air, sunlight, really, really lift your spirits. Think about it, plan it, choose what you want to do. Make sure you get plenty of activity and then plenty of fresh air. Worry and anxiety. It was absolutely true that people will worry and they will get anxious at this time, and that's a natural response to feel worried and to feel anxious. And as I said before, it's okay not to be okay. A really useful strategy to manage your worries and anxieties is actually to schedule worry time or schedule anxiety time. So when you're worrying all the time, just say to yourself, no, I'm not going to worry about that now. We're going to park that for the moment and we're going to worry about that on Tuesday at 10 o'clock. So park those worries, park those anxieties. Psychologists have said by parking and scheduling worry and anxiety time, that frees up our mind to get on with the rest of our day. So think about scheduling worry time. Comparing. We can get caught up in a trap of comparing. Comparing what life was like before lockdown. Comparing what people are doing on social media. I don't know about you, but my friends have all turned into Delia Smith. They've all turned into wonderful DIY people. I'm not doing any of that. I'm living day by day, 1 day at a time. Don't get sucked into that sort of thing and start comparing your life with other people's life. It's okay to take 1 day at a time, 1 hour at a time. And by comparing yourself to how it was before lockdown, or comparing yourself to what other people, your friends, your family, people are doing on social media, is actually not that helpful. Finally, the news. Just be mindful how much of the news that you listen to. Yeah, we can get sucked into checking our phones the whole time. We can get sucked into listening to every little bit of news. Actually think about how often do you need to look at the news, and actually the news that you're reading, is that from a reputable source? So think about the news, how often you need to do it. And finally, remember, it's not forever. We're all in this together. There's a comfort we're in this together. It isn't going to be forever. So I'll see you other side and we'll have a sweet sherry all together. Bye for now.